In this video, we will look at the latest news regarding PlanetWatch as of 21st of April 2022. We have news regarding sensors, aware element, and international events. Coming right up! We will start by looking at the PlanetWatch status in terms of sensor growth and plant price. We are looking at 69,417 sensors on the network at the moment of the recording. Since the last PlanetWatch news that was a month ago, we have 1,181 new Type 1 sensors and 3,978 new Type 3 sensors. We will not look at the overall number since aware elements are no longer part of the project, and this is not yet reflected in the PlanetWatch Explorer, but we can see a healthy increase in Type 1 and Type 3 sensors. And talking about the token value, we are looking at 6.7 cents at the moment of the recording and around 59% decrease in price in the last 4 weeks. Indeed, a very large decrease in price value, but let's look at what's actually happening in the project. In the latest AMA, Dr. Claudio Parianello, the CEO of PlanetWatch, started with the most pressing matter, the long-term plan for aware element owners. He stated that the team is working on the plan and it will be presented on the 4th of May during the AMA. One of the goals is to transform this setback into a sign of resilience from the network and to come even stronger from this. Meanwhile, they will consult with the community regarding the options so that they can be attractive. So they will continue delivering the 5.4 planets per day for each aware element onboarded. And in parallel, they are switching the Type 4 licenses from aware elements to Atmosphere Pros for the owners that decided to switch to this Type 4 sensor. So here is my take. I want to clarify some things as I browse the social media groups of Planet Watchers. First is that the aware element is no longer part of PlanetWatch, so this is clear and official. A lot of people are saying that PlanetWatch was the one that cut aware element out, and this is false. When the problem started, I was in contact with PlanetWatch and the community members that worked on the contingency tool. The fact is that aware cut PlanetWatch from accessing any kind of data of the aware elements. And you can't say that a device is compatible with a network if that network can't communicate with it. And second, a lot of people are complaining that PlanetWatch left the aware elements owners high and dry, and I don't think it's fair. Now, I don't want to say that this is not a problem for the network, and especially for us, the community members. We also see that the token went down a lot since the rupture started, and probably PlanetWatch will not be able to compensate with the plan the entire value of the sensors. But first of all, they are sending 5.4 planets each day, the amount that we got before this problem started. So at the moment of this video, owners are not impacted in terms of the daily reward. Meanwhile, they clearly stated that they will work during these 4 weeks on compensations for the owners of the aware elements that were onboarded. And now they also will consult with the community on this before making a decision. How can you criticize a plan that not only is not yet executed, but we don't know what it will be? So let's answer the survey, see what options they will provide, how good will they execute them, and then we can all draw conclusions. Mistaking feelings for facts is never a good thing, especially in investments. The next piece of news is related to Type 2 sensors. We have closer production level photos and more info. They are still negotiating the price to make it as low as possible, so that is not yet known. What we do know is that the data streams will be sent directly to PlanetWatch and it will use Wi-Fi to do so. So what happened with Aware will be impossible to happen over here because there will be no intermediary servers involved. It will be mainly powered by an integrated solar panel, but will also have a backup power connection. They will have a 100 test batch in May and up to 5,000 sensors in June. Last year, when we had the first information that PlanetWatch will handle the sale of this sensor, I advised my viewers that if they want to get a Type 2 sensor, they should buy the license as soon as possible in order to secure their spot in the waiting list. Everyone that did that then will be part of the June batch for certain. So do subscribe if you want to be informed about my suggestions and be ahead of the curve. Another piece of news is that 50,000 planets will be added to the recycle bin of Type 1 due to the sales of data from over 100 Arduinos, mostly in France and Italy. And in the following days we will see the blockchain transaction that will testify this. And last but not least piece of news is that the upcoming Earth Day will be important for PlanetWatch. They will start by releasing the redeeming process of trees. If you don't know how to stake PW Forest tokens, I have a tutorial on that, link in the top right corner and in the description below. Besides this, Claudio will speak at the Earth Day in Green Metaverse, which is an Algorand Foundation event. This looks like a big push by Algorand, so I think it will have an important role both for Algorand and also for PlanetWatch for providing them the spotlight. Claudio will speak at 1 PM CAT time. Link to the event will be in the description below. And after that, at 3 PM CAT time, Claudio will be a panelist at a Reuters seminar on sustainability. For those who don't know, Reuters is an European news agency, one of the biggest in the world, and I would say on the same level of importance as CNN. Once again, the registration link to this webinar will be in the description below. I already signed up for both of the events. In conclusion, it is clear that the project is not in the best spot both in terms of sentiment nor token price. But as we see, they are working and are consulting with the community on getting over the aware element problem. They are selling data, preparing to deploy new sensors in the network while participating in international events. I think they are moving in the right direction. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned. Until next time, see ya!